Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. In raising funding, it's important to build a list of prospective investors and keep them updated on their progress. After you pitch an investor, add them to a list for updates. It takes 7 touches to close a sale, so it takes 7 touches to close an investor. Short bullet point updates sent monthly to those who have heard the pitch can be quite effective. Keeps the investors warm and reminds them you are raising funding. Investors are looking for momentum and traction in the deal, so it's important to showcase momentum building in the business. Focus on sales, team, product, and fundraise, as those are the core 4 things investors want to hear about. It's best to ask for permission to keep the investor informed after you completed the pitch. This gives you an opening to provide regular updates. Before launching a campaign, think carefully about what updates you will send during the campaign. Updates include what is new to the investors and not what is new to you. If you haven't told them a piece of information, then it's new to the investor and can be included in an update. Steady, consistent progress wins the race. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us into today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.